Can I disrupt my peace? I for sure can. Can you disrupt my peace? You cannot. You protecting your peace. I remember feeling like I needed to do that. I'm not going to be over here doing that. I'm protecting my peace. I'm not available for that because I'm protecting my peace. I remember saying that. And then I asked myself, who is around you, Marea, that you feel like you need to protect your peace? Who are you protecting yourself from? And why are they here if you need to protect yourself from them? Now, I know what you're saying. That's not what we mean. We mean we are preserving our peace and making sure that our peace is not disturbed and all of the things. And I get it. I said it. I used to say it. What shifted for me was shifting the perspective of I need to protect myself to I need to use discernment with the people that I engage, encounter, and allow in my space. And I need to be in alignment with anybody who would have that close enough proximity to me to disrupt anything I got going on, least of which is something that is so sacred as my peace. Peace should be this flowing river, if you will, that flows over the rocks, because life has the rocks, life has the stumbles and the bumbles and the obstacles and all of the things, and the peace would flow over all of that. So not saying that I'm going to have every single day it's going to be skipping through fields of joy and all of the things, but that the peace would be encompassing of whatever I'm experiencing, whatever is going through. So I don't feel like I need to protect myself, and I most certainly don't feel like I need to protect my peace. And so I don't use that phrasing anymore, because for me, everything is about alignment. So there is not a person, situation, or circumstance, not many. Let me caution myself with that, because certainly great loss and death and things like that will most certainly disrupt my peace, but not another person in their actions and their choices and their decisions and the way they handle me and the way they choose to handle the trust that I give them. They can't disrupt something that they don't have power over. Only I can do that. Can I disrupt my peace? I for sure can. Can you disrupt my peace? You cannot. Can the folks around me, even if I don't know them and they're not closely associated or connected to me, can they disrupt my peace because they showing out on me and they being discriminatory and they being racist or whatever thing is? They can't disturb my peace either. They can frustrate me. They can annoy me. They can have me give them a couple words, but they can't disrupt my peace. You get what I'm saying? So just consider. That's all I'm saying. Just consider. Words are powerful, right? Consider that. And then also consider the power that you have. You don't just give that to somebody else to have that to be able to disrupt anything in your life, let alone your peace. All right, that's it. That's all. There's that. This episode is brought to you by the Invested Alignment Assessment. 25 questions that show you exactly where you are and which areas need your self-love and attention. It's free and the link is in the description.